Well, howdy, Alexa Bliss. The actual Bray Wyatt logo was back. We've had a couple of weeks where it wasn't there. It was a static image that we've seen before, but also noteworthy. Alexa Bliss seemed to be in a trance, okay? We said it last week, we said it before, but look, she's paid no attention to what the other girls were saying. Even when she was asked a question, it's like, what? She wasn't paying any attention at all. Now, is this a sign of a heel turn? Is something possessing Alexa? What was she looking at? We don't know, but something is still going on between Bray and Alexa Bliss. Oh, I love these long-term stories, man. Every time it happens, we just pop for it, right? But this is exactly what we've seen before from Alexa. She'd go off in a trance looking at random things after the Fiend attacked her before she joined Bray Wyatt. Conveniently, around the same time she broke up with Nikki Cross. And obviously them two have sort of been involved in a little bit of feud leading up to War Games. Is that what is happening here? Time will tell. But this is things you might have missed from Monday Night Raw. If you haven't already, hit the like button. And if you're not already, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button too. It was announced earlier today that WWE RAW was commercial free for the very first hour, and it was so good. Well done, WWE. Great first hour to Raw. Kicking off with the man, Becky Lynch. Yep, the man is not just a temporary thing for Survivor Series. Still on the Tron. The man of the people, as Becky announced herself. She went out to the fans. I love the fact that she acknowledged Becky Lynch t-shirts in the fans and also Seth Rollins shirts. I wonder why. We got to meet Bobby. Bobby's a legend. We stan Bobby on this channel now. But can we get a boo for Bayley? Because she doesn't like Bobby. She called him a peasant. Who would have guessed it was a trap after all? Dakota Kai, Io Sky would come out, the Damage Control, Becky Lynch brawl in the arena, and of course, they went to the merch stand. Becky hit Bayley in the butt with a teddy bear. Breaking news. Great brawl, but the merch stand was ruined, and I felt so sorry for all these hundreds of people that were queuing up for the merch stand. What are you going to do now without your bear that's touched Bayley's butt? But let's not lie, okay? That bear is definitely heading towards WWE auctions. That's going to sell for a lot of money. Honestly, Bayley's bear. Just remember that. Rhea Ripley versus Mia Yim was the first match tonight on Raw. Was not expecting that and was not expecting what was to come. Of course, with Dominic Mysterio getting involved, AJ Styles would come out. Rhea Ripley, though, look at this. Both men landing on her head. Honestly, I thought that might have been a bad move, but no, Rhea was okay, luckily. AJ challenged the Judgment Day to end it all. 4-on-4. No commercials, remember. So, of course, we went straight to the action. Great match. And, of course, it was Mummy saving Dom. And, of course, Rhea Ripley picking up the win for the Judgment Day. Now we got to ask, what's next for Judgment Day? Now they've put the OC behind them. Is Edge due to return, do you think? Maybe? That would make a lot of sense. Maybe with Beth as well. I'd like to see that. One thing, though, okay? Having Dominic wear the I'm Your Mummy t-shirt makes things very confusing. Dexter Lumis got his WWE contract as he beat The Miz tonight. But what the fuck was this? Look at this. This is like a vice grip clamp thing on the head of Dexter Lumis. I love this. I love the fact it was unaided. I love the fact the visual of it. Something new in wrestling always wins me over. We saw Dexter Lumis sign his Raw contract. And of course, if you want to try and make out what it says, be my guest. I'm not going to do it. I'm sure it looks legit. And of course, he then gave away the money to fans. He gave away like $500 before Miz stole back $100. And of course, then Johnny Gargano with a super kick. Looks like this feud is going to continue. And of course, the celebration was on for Dexter. I'm sure drinks are on him tonight. And do you know what? I'm okay with this story. I'm okay with the Anything Goes match. Very fun. Just a reminder, SmackDown this Friday is on FS1 if you're in America. It won't be on Fox. It's on FS1. We had the Bloodline. I love this. Great segment. The Bloodline united, but notice Solo not putting his finger up. Multiple times the Bloodline did this, and Solo just kept his arms folded, just like at Survivor Series. He looked like maybe he was going to join the hug. He did put his arms down. We don't know, though, because whatever happened, well, whatever would have happened will forever remain a mystery, because Kevin Owens would come out. But it's got a lot of people wondering about Solo's intentions with the Bloodline and stuff. And obviously Twitter right now is sort of wondering, could the Samoan Elder who sent Solo Sikoa be The Rock? That would be a great twist. It also looks like we're going to get the Usos versus Riddle and Elias for the tag team titles soon. What do you think of that? Do you think it's too soon? Let me know in the comments below. There was no Beyblades in sight tonight, as Austin Theory, the new United States champion, declared the Austin Theory era starts now. Seth Rollins will come out. Great promo between the two of them. I love this. But what the F was Seth Rollins wearing, man? You've got to have massive balls to do that, right? I love this. Just those subtle things of Seth looking to a side, saying kid, and Theory with no microphone, screaming in Seth's ear, saying, I'm not your damn kid. Just great storytelling, great visuals. Very fun. Candice Lerae is back on Monday Night Raw this week, and of course Candice would go against Dakota Kai, successfully defeating Dakota Kai. However, during the match, Candice would go for a moonsault from the middle rope. Chris Jericho's Lion Salt, right? Well, WWE commentary actually called it the Lion Salt. I thought that was pretty cool. But did you spot Nikki? Look at this. When Candice was backstage earlier, Nikki Cross was doing her impression of a funhouse puppet. The Street Profits are back as well. Good to see them back as always. I love the fact they went and said hello to Bobby. Everyone loves Bobby now. But did you notice? Otis, dude, was crushing the Solo cups. He crushed like 3 of them. He doesn't want the smoke, that's for sure. It was the Street Profits that were successful. Interestingly, after the match, Corey said the Usos better watch out. Could we revisit that feud in the future, do you think? Kevin Owens defeated Jey Uso in the main event of Raw that was made earlier on. Talking about great show, honestly, the way it flew was brilliant. But did you notice Sami Zayn was almost hesitant again to attack or interfere in the match with Kevin Owens? He did sort of talk to the referee. He seemed to be in Jey's corner, but he didn't physically get involved. Did you also notice, if you was in the UK, how quickly did BT Sport cut away there? That was the best screenshot of Kevin Owens I could get in like the split second they showed him. Honestly, it was awful. I can't find any complaints to Raw. I honestly want to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Very good show. If you are new to the channel and you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. Never miss another upload. Like the video, share the video with all your friends on social media, and I'll see you next time. Peace!